The conversation in Adamawa State has been revolving around the defection of Right Honorable Ahmed Lawan from the People's Democratic Party to the APC. That indeed has generated a lot of concern and is being on the front burner of national discourse. But the question that begs for answer, what becomes of the People's Democratic Party is as regarding funding of the party from the state level? Hello dear. Thank you for joining us on Political Affairs today on Camera TV. My name is Chris Jacobs, and I've been joined by Honorable Ahmed Lawan. He is a stalwart of the People's Democratic Party, and he joins me to further the conversation. Honorable, it's a pleasure to have you on Political Affairs today.
It's a pleasure. Nice to meet you too.
That's right. Now, I don't know, what do you make of the political atmosphere in Adamawa State preparatory to 2027 general elections?
Well, politics is a game of interest. And in politics, there is alignment and realignment.
Okay.
I respect the decision of the governor for defecting to the APC because he wants to align himself with the federal government. And also, he wants to bring more dividends of democracy to his people. But that doesn't stop the existence of the PDP in Adamawa State. PDP as a party remain intact, they remain existing. We have so many members that are ready to vote for this party. And also, don't forget we have candidates of the party that are going to face the next local government election.
That's correct.
We have 21 local government chairmen, we have 236 ward councillors. All are members of the PDP who are contesting under our platform. So we are going to do everything possible to make sure that we win the next coming local government election. And I believe the people of Adamawa State are members of the PDP because the PDP government have done a lot for them. And whether you like it or not, the PDP have come to stay in Adamawa State. But that's why people like us, we remain in the party because we are politicians, we are PDP members, and we are not ready to defect to anywhere. We are going to work for the PDP to make sure that PDP emerges as victorious in the next coming local government election and the next general election.
Now, Governor Fintiri didn't just defect alone. He went, with like a tsunami.
Yeah.
Members of the State House of Assembly that have been on the auspices of the PDP are now invariably members of the APC because they've defected alongside Governor Fintiri, including members of the Executive Council, the commissioners, except for one or two of them that did not defect. Hasn't that, in a way, reduced the strength and the fortress of the PDP in Adamawa State?
No, because before the PDP took over the mantle of leadership in Adamawa State, all these positions were not there. And because after the victory of the Governor Ahmed Lawan Adamawa as a governor of Adamawa State, we got all these positions. And now that the governor defected with all these members of the Executive Council, advisors, and the party structure, the PDP will remain. And I'm going to assure you, very soon, the steering committee will be inaugurated, or caretaker committee will be inaugurated by the national to make sure that we continue having a mantle of leadership of the party in the state. And also our members are ready to make sure that they vote for the PDP. So that's why I say there's nothing new here. So it's natural in politics. And you have a freedom of association. You can be in party A, tomorrow you can be in party B. The Constitution will give you that right.
Yeah.
So we wish them well, wish them success. But I'm calling for the members of the PDP that are then defect. We are going to do everything possible to make sure that we call ourselves and have a meeting to see how can we get the way forward to make sure that continue supporting the PDP and also continue campaigning for the PDP, more especially those that are contesting under our platform and those that wanted to contest for the next general election. So believe me, people at Adamawa State, they still have PDP in their mind.
Now, you have been a strong member of the PDP and a very strong ally of Right Honorable Ahmed Lawan.
Yeah.
Expectedly, you would have defected alongside him. Why didn't you defect to the APC?
I was in APC before I defected to PDP.
Okay.
And I know my reason of defecting from APC to PDP. That's why I don't want to go back there.
Okay.
I want to remain or retire in politics in PDP. So I was in PDP before. I was in PDP since 1999. I defected from PDP to APC in 2013 until 2014. And now I decided to defect again to PDP because I come back to home. So I believe, that's why I say politics is a game of interest. So I want to remain in PDP. I want to continue be in PDP. I want to make sure maybe I will retire in politics in PDP.
Okay.
Because PDP is a home to me. I'm okay with the manifesto of the PDP. And the reason why I don't want to go back to APC, if you look at now, they are not been following even the manifesto of their party. Because in 2015, the reason why, in 2014, the reason why we joined the APC is because of the manifesto of the party. There are so many promises made for the people of this country that are going to make sure that when they win the election, the people are going to get free education, we are going to get 24-hour electricity, we are going to get security, all those things mentioned. Today they were not there. So that's the main reason that I make my mind to defect to come back to my party, PDP, because what the PDP have done in 16 years, up to now, the APC have not made anyone cut off what they have done. So there's no need for me migrating from one party to another. So I decided to remain in PDP and to continue working for the PDP. And also, even if I want to retire from politics, I will retire from politics in PDP.
Interesting. But are you not worried that virtually all the PDP governors in Nigeria are defecting to the APC? And what that means, funding of the party, will become a little bit challenging to you as an individual and as a member of the People's Democratic Party.
Or if you are a politician, you don't have to scare how the party will going to be formed. Before there was a party before the government. I believe every political party, they work hard to make sure that they win any election to have government. So, and I believe the PDP is a one big family, and the people are already okay with our ideology. And I believe members of the party that remain, they will sponsor the party. They will do everything humanly possible to make sure. Politics is all about sacrifice. And I believe when we sacrifice, we work hard. I believe by the next coming general election, we are going to win more seats. Even we are going to win, we are expecting maybe we are going to win even the seat at the center. So that's why that did never shake us at all. Because what happened today has happened during Goodluck Ebele Jonathan when he was the president. We see the situation where governors are moving from every political party to join PDP. But at the end of the day, what happened? He can lose the election. So I think maybe history will repeat itself. Because if you look at the way the people are moving to the APC, at the end of the day, even the ship cannot take them. So we're expecting that ship maybe you're going to sink. So, but I believe me, many of them, they will turn back to PDP. So there's nothing new here. And we are wishing them well. And also we are calling members of the party that they should remain focused and that they should work hard to make sure that our party win the next coming general election.
So which party is the greater of a threat to you, PDP? The coalition ADC is making a wave like a tsunami here in Adamawa State. And now that most of the stalwart of the PDP have defected to the APC, are you more concerned with the strength and the coalition of the ADC than that of the APC? Because the APC has a connection from the center, with the center. Which one is more dreaded to you now?
Both of them, there's no one that is threat to us.
Okay.
Because the PDP, we have a bunch of people that have knowledge and they have ideas in democratic system. And we believe that we are going to work hard to win the heart of the people. Democracy is all about convenience. It's not about convince people.
That's right.
And I believe we are going to convince people to vote for our party. So we don't care whether you have a government at the center or you have a coalition somewhere. So all what we know what we are going to tell the people to vote for our party. So it's just a matter of convincing people. So I believe we have something to tell people.
Yeah.
Because in Adamawa State we've done a lot. The PDP government have done a lot.
Sure.
If you look at the structure we put in place, if you look at the people are getting more dividends of democracy because that's our PDP. So I believe the people will going to appreciate us by voting us again to make sure that they continue getting the dividends of democracy in the state. So just mark my word, PDP is going to come out victorious in the next coming election.
All right. Let me allow you to ponder on this because we might be going for a short break. As it is now, all the executive of the party are no longer with the party. So invariably, the seat of the chairman is vacant. That of the organizing secretary is vacant. That of the women leader is vacant. So invariably, there is no structure in the People's Democratic Party Adamawa State.
Yeah.
And pretty soon, in the next 1 or 2 months, the local government elections, will be holding.
Yeah.
How do you intend to run this party in Adamawa State? Are you going to have a kind of a mini convention so that you appoint chairman and leader in the leadership position? Even though I've had people calling on you, to assume leadership of the party. Anyway, we'll take a short break. When we return, I need you to talk some more on this. Well, you're watching Political Affairs on Camera TV. We'll take a short break. I'll be back in a moment. And for those of you following the conversation live on our Facebook page and YouTube page, I will need you to send your questions, your suggestions, contribution to the comment section. We'll be back in a moment. Join us again. Alright, glad to know you're still there, but if you have just tuned in, you're watching Political Affairs on Camera TV. I've been speaking with Honorable Ahmed Lawan. He is a stalwart of the People's Democratic Party. And our focus on this conversation today is the defection of Amadou Fintiri, the governor of Adamawa State, alongside most members of the State House of Assembly and the Executive Council of Adamawa State. What becomes of the PDP in Adamawa State? Ahmed Lawan is very much around to talk some more. All right. Before the break, I ask you, there is a vacuum that has been created as a result of this mass defection of people to the APC. How do you intend to run the party? Are you going to have a mini convention, to elect leaders of the party, or even though, like I told you, people have kept on calling the ambulance should be in active capacity and so on and so forth. But tell us, how do you intend to run?
Since yesterday I have been receiving calls from public that people wanted me to continue to take mantle of leadership of this party. But it's in my blood. That's my nature. If I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it with all my heart. And about the party, we are ready to sacrifice for this party. And the issue of making sure we have mantle of leadership lie on the national secretary of the party. Okay. I believe the national secretary of the party, they are going to come out to do maybe some caretaker committee to make sure that they give the leadership of this party for the caretaker committee to handle the remaining programs we have. Because now we are facing a local government election, which is coming very soon, and now we are going to face with the primary election. Primary election of our candidates, which is coming on April, according to our INEC timetable. Yeah. So all this program, we need leadership of the party.
That's right.
So I believe the national secretary of the party are working on it to make sure that we have leadership in the state, maybe either as caretaker committee or steering committee, for them to continue handling the leadership of the party, to take us to the glory, and to make sure that we win all the 21 local government election and 226 ward council election that we have in the state. And apart from that, maybe after that, maybe the party may decide it to say maybe the state will go for the congresses to elect a new party executive in the state. And that from there we have election. Let me take us back. Today, the PDP will start e-registration.
Okay.
So I'm calling all the members of the PDP to make sure that they go and conduct or do the e-registration, because with the e-registration will allow you to vote a candidate of your own choice. Because like you know, the INEC, the electoral act make it very clear. Yeah. We have only two options of the election, primary election, either direct primaries or consensus.
That's right.
So I believe if it is direct primaries, you can be only be elected a candidate of your party when you are a carry member of the party. And also that's why the INEC say all the political parties should go do their register through e-registration. So I'm calling for the members of the PDP to make sure that they participate, to take part in this e-registration that is going on, will start going on today. And because without this e-registration, you can't be a member of the PDP. Or without e-registration, you cannot be able to elect a candidate of your own choice, either a member House of Assembly or National Assembly member or governor or president. So all this election is going to be processed by either consensus or the other primaries. And if it is consensus, it's left for the party to decide. The aspirant will decide. They will say, okay, we step down for Mr. B or Mr. A. That's consensus. But the situation whereby one say, no, I will not step down for anybody, then the direct primaries will take place. And this direct primaries is about the issue of card members. So only the card members will participate to elect the candidate of their own choice. And the next, not only to APC, but all the political parties in Nigeria. Yes.
It's interesting that you're bringing this, because it is critical to note that without this, enlightenment, a lot of people may not understand the new electoral act.
Yeah.
But how, if the campaign ban is lifted for the local government elections, how do you intend to galvanize support? Because you'll be going to 21 local government campaign.
Yeah. Very soon. That's why I say we are waiting for the national secretary of the party to give us leadership in the state. And I also, by doing that, we are starting campaigning, asking people to vote for the PDP in the next local government election. Apart from that, very soon the party will embark on the campaign. We are going to go around across the 21 local government and 226 wards to campaign for our candidate to make sure that they win the election. Because, like I said earlier, the campaign is all about convincing people. Tell them why would they want people to vote for your party. So we have a lot to tell people. The reason for them to vote for the PDP, because we have done a lot in the state. Our party have done a lot. We bring government close to the people. And I believe by doing that, people have confidence in the PDP. So that's why we have confidence too that the people will vote for our party. So that's why we have this notion that people are going to vote us massively in the next local government election.
But there is this insinuation, and the fear of the uncertainty. I've had the chance to sample the opinions of one or two persons regarding the forthcoming local council election.
Yeah.
Some say, well, they are afraid if they vote the PDP, the candidate may eventually defect to the APC.
It's not necessary, because the party is supreme, and the people are going to vote for the PDP, not for the candidate. So that's why I say all of those people that are our candidate now, I believe, when the people vote for them, they will stay back.
Because it happened in Abuja, just not quite long concluded municipal council election in Abuja. One of the winners from the People's Democratic Party, immediately he was sworn in right there before the people. He now announced his resignation from the PDP, joining the APC on the day of his inauguration.
I think it's two different things. I think you can't compare Abuja with Adamawa State. The people of Adamawa State, they know what they are doing. And I believe even the candidate of the party, they know what they are doing. I believe they are going to make sure that they keep the promise of allowing people to vote for them and stay back to maintain their party. So I say, one, the party give you platform. You own the party a lot. So the only to campaign the party by is for you to stay for the party, to vote for the party too. So I believe the control local government chairman 236 wards, when they voted into power, they will stay in the PDP and work for the PDP.
Now, another school of thought is a lot of people who have defected to the ruling of Progressive Congress, they say too many cooks spoil the pot.
Yeah.
And I've had people say, it's going to be so much conflicting, because those who had positions before, who were honorable members before, who were members from the House of Representatives before, want to also get retain their positions.
Yeah.
And why a lot of people who have been aspiring for this position and they have been in the APC for too long, the likes of Kwacham, have been lamenting. Are you not seeing that something might not really augur well with those persons who have defected?
Well, I'm not here to speak for the APC. I'm here to speak for the PDP. I think their problem is their own problem.
Okay.
So I don't know what is going to happen there. All my concern is PDP. So and whether they are going to crash there or not, all my concern is the PDP. People should stay in PDP. People should come back and join PDP. And I believe PDP is going to take us to cross the bridge.
But do you blame those who are defecting from the People's Democratic Party to other parties, not just the APC? Some are moving to the ADC. Will you blame them? There has been crisis in the PDP. The likes of Nelson Wike and his cohorts have really steered the muddy waters of the PDP.
Every political party, they have their own crisis.
But not as pronounced as that.
Well, I think the PDP, because it's a giant party in Nigeria and in Africa, you cannot expect us to be remaining without crisis. It's natural in politics. So I believe it's not new for us that the crisis from one crisis to another is natural. So any political party that are very popular is going to get one problem or the other in that party. So it's not new to us, and we believe we are in turbulence now. I believe we have a crisis in hand, but we are going to get out of it. So our audience are even lucky now. We have the crisis now. So political party, their problem will start after the primary election. So that's where they will not solve the problem until after the general election. That's what makes some parties to lose in the general election, because that's where you can see the anti-party activities will come openly. But in PDP, we are lucky. We have our problem before the next primary election and the general election. And I believe before the primary election, we are going to solve our problem. Our problem is litigation. And I believe very soon we win one case that the High Court have affirmed the Ibadan Convention.
Yeah.
That's number one thing.
Yeah.
Now we have, they agree with our national leaders. And secondly, we have an appeal court case, which is very soon we are expecting a judgment. So when we get this judgment from the appeal court, I believe our problem is solved, because you cannot go to the Supreme Court, because that is judgment is the Supreme Court. Why I say that the court have no issue with the party, internal party affairs. So I believe the only case we have now is the appeal court case, which we are expecting judgment any moment. So after that case, we don't have any issue. So that's why I'm telling you our problem will solve. But the remaining parties, they have their own problem, because they start now. It's down that they are going to start getting internal crisis. Now, the ADC and the PDP, they are going to conduct the congresses and the national convention. So any political party that didn't conduct national convention and congresses, that's where the problem starts. And now, if you didn't finish with the maybe litigation for the convention or congresses, we are having primary election again. So from there, you see people starting drawing back. If I didn't get it in the Congress, I would say maybe I will stay in the party. If I come and lose again in the primary election, most of them with their supporters, they move up from the party. That's why I say the PDP is the only survey party for now, for both APC and the ADC, because I believe both of them are going to join the PDP.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Both the
ADC and the people of the APC, at the end of the day, they're all coming back to PDP.
All right. Now, as we speak, your secretariat in Jamaica here is empty.
Yeah.
Because you don't expect the chairman to still remain there. So
it's virtually empty because all the structure have collapsed to APC. So that's why I say we are now waiting for the action for the National Secretariat to come and maybe inaugurate a caretaker committee.
All right. And for how long now will they stay?
Well, maybe very soon, because we can't leave vacuum.
Yeah.
And I believe they are working on it, and very soon they will come down and do the needful.
All right. If you are made the acting chairman, and invariably the substantive chairman, what will you, I'm not campaigning for you. What will you be doing that is different from those who have been there previously?
Well, everybody believe I'm a mobilizer and a politician too. I will make sure that I make PDP to be the most vibrant political party in Adamawa State. And I will work hard to make sure that I silence the other political party in the state, because I will convince people to come back to my party, and I also to make sure that people will come and contest on my party, and also I'll make sure that people will vote for my party in any election that is coming, next election that we are expecting. So it's in my blood, and to convince people to go to. I'm the first person that's starting campaigning for the APC, and And also, I'm the first person starting campaigning for the Tinubu when I was in APC. So all of them did have become now victorious. So now I'm in PDP. So I expect I'm going to do more than what I did in the APC. So that's why I'm telling you now, very soon we will start campaigning, and very soon we'll start receiving victorious from all the remaining elections that we are waiting.
Well, I wish you the best of luck in your endeavors.
Thank you very much.
I hope PDP comes to stay again in Adamawa.
Yeah, PDP have come to stay. Like I said earlier, nobody can kill PDP.
But what about women support group of the PDP? You know, how do you intend to carry the women along?
We
You're
have
a young man.
We have so many groups, not only women. We have so many youth group and women organization groups that are calling us that them they never defect to any political party. They are remaining in the PDP, and that they are ready to work with us. So that's why I'm telling you that PDP will remain, will bounce back, and that people will be surprised what are going to do next.
Now, for those who have defected already and now they want to come back, is the door still open?
Yeah, political party is for everybody. If you want to, you can go out and come back anywhere you want. But the only thing we don't want a PDP of this today, without station where people will come and do anti-parties for us. Well, we will never go. We're not going to forgive you. So if you are coming, you have to come with a clean mind. That you have a PDP in your blood, you are coming to work hard for the party. Yeah.
Well, Honorable Ahmed Lawan, thank you very much for coming to talk to us on political affairs. This is just a part one of the conversation. You know, we'll see get more of you as events unfold in your party. Absolutely. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right, viewers, that's our conversation for today. Of course, I've been speaking with Honorable Ahmed Lawan. He is the stalwart of the People's Democratic Party. And this is how the conversation has been. Join us again same time as we come with a fresh edition of the program. Until then, stay safe. My name is Chris Jacobs. God bless Nigeria. And those following the conversation on our Facebook page, thank you for being there with us from start to finish. Send your comments, send your questions, and your contribution to the comment sections. Thank you.